Hello, this is Myrie Lane from the Buying Space channel. Today I'm reading from the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Last time I read about the miracle of the 5 loaves and 2 fishes that Jesus performed. After that miracle, he and his disciples got back on the ship that they had arrived in. And we're going to head back. And we're traveling. So we're going to start in chapter 45. And straightway he constrained his disciples to get to the ship and go to the other side before unto Bethsaida, while he sent away the people. And when he had sent them away, he departed unto a mountain to pray. And when even was come, the ship was on the midst of the sea, and he alone was on land. And he saw them toiling in rowing, for the wind was contrary unto them. And about the 4th watch of the night he cometh unto them, walking upon the sea, and would have passed by them. But when they saw him walking upon the sea, they supposed it had been a spirit, and cried out. For they all saw him, and were troubled. And immediately he talked to them, and said unto them, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And when he went upon them into the ship, and the wind ceased, and they were sore amazed in themselves beyond measure, and wondered. For they had considered not the miracle of the loaves, for their heart was hardened. And when they had passed over, they came into the land of the Gennesaret, and drew unto the shore. And when they had come out of the ship, straightway they knew him, and ran through that whole region around about, and began to carry out in beds those that were sick, where they heard he was. And whether so he entered into villages or cities or country, they laid the sick in the streets, and besought him that he might touch, if it were but the border of his garment. And as many as touched him were made whole. So after feeding the families of 5,000 men, Jesus went to the mountain while his disciples were on the boat, and then walked on the water to them. And when they arrived on shore, the miracles he had performed of the loaves and the fishes, and all the miracles the disciples had done before that, they were laying out the sick in the street. Everyone knew at this point he was the Messiah. Everyone knew he was, minimum they knew he was a prophet of God. I don't know how many realized he was the Son of God, and he was going to atone for everyone's sin and die on the cross and be resurrected. But everyone knew he was a walking miracle. And the disciples are finally showing faith to believe it. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone.